Good morning and welcome to the video for Monday, July the 27th. This is going to be a video for our upcoming 5th graders. Late in the school year, we're going to be working on a couple different things. One of the things I'll introduce to you today is working with fractions in a slightly different way, using a line plot and then finding the average size of whatever they're asking for. And then that's going to be in the same chapter as introducing working with the coordinate plane. So I'll be introducing that part and ordered pairs and how that works today as well. So let's go ahead and take a look at our examples. So we've already got this here. I went ahead and put in the rest of the x's. Make sure you're very careful. I usually line through them, that way I don't make mistakes, but I still occasionally do that, so that's why I recommend that. We can go ahead and answer all of these questions. The first couple are going to ask for the total combined mass for this section, and then the total combined mass for this section. So I have 3 1/5 size beads, and so that would give us 3/5. I have 5 that are 2/5 each, so we could say 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We could make an improper fraction of 10/5. We could go ahead and reduce that and say that that would be 2 grams. We need to know the combined mass to go ahead and do the average. And so the combined mass, we can go ahead and just add up everything, or we could make groups. I'm just going to add up. So it can go 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 16, 19, 22, 26, 30. And so that's going to be 30 parts over 5. And then when we reduce this down by doing 30 divided by 5, that would give us a total of 6 grams. And we have 3, 5, 8, 11, 13 necklaces. So we could say that we could do 6 divided by 13 to find the average mass, which means we can write that division problem as a fraction. And so 6/13 of a gram would be the average mass. So when we're working with the coordinate plane, what we are looking at doing is trying to represent different points. And so each of these points is going to be referred to as an ordered pair. And so that's going to give the value for the x-axis, which is how far to the left or right of 0 something is. 0, 0 being our origin point or our starting point. We're usually going to just see that like this for this year. Next year in 6th grade, each of these lines would continue extending out. And so this would be the center of that. It would look a little bit like this. And so 0, 0 would be right in the middle here. So we're always going to list the x-axis first. And so if we look at the examples that we have down here at the bottom, the x-axis is always going to be on this side. The y-axis is always going to be on the right side. So for the arena, we could say that that has an x value of +3. The y value is going to be +2. So the ordered pair for that would be +3, +2. The aquarium would be +9. Let's see, +4. And so what we can do is we can go ahead and look at any of these points that are already given, or we can create our own points. And so what we're going to do is, I think I'm going to choose, let's choose this one. So for M, we would stay on the point for 0 here. So we're not going to go to the left or the right. And then we are going to go up 9 and then place our dot. And so I did a really poor job of that. Let me see if I've got a thicker. There we go. Let's do this. And so I'm just going to go ahead and put down a dot here. And then let's go ahead and do this one. So if I were going to make point H, I would come out here to the 8. And then I would count up until I get to 6, and I double check to make sure that everything's lined up right. And then I would go ahead and put down my dot. And then I can go ahead and I probably should label these as well. So M would be here, H would be here. So that covers everything that I want to go over with you for today. There are some additional things, obviously, that we'll talk about to kind of wrap up that particular chapter. So I'll take a look at the additional things we need to look at for that, and I will have an additional video on Thursday before we go to a new topic on Monday. I'm trying to cover as many different things as possible. We've still got maybe about 2 or 3 more weeks worth of videos to get everything introduced that I want to go over with you guys. So hope you're having a wonderful day, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video, which will be on Thursday.